do you feel LMPD's traffic stop policy is sufficient to keep our streets safe? And do you think that routine traffic stops provide good opportunities for police to reduce crime by finding potentially illegal substances or items in a person's car? Because there was a policy change, I believe it was in 2019, surrounding traffic stops.
So it was really interesting when I came here because you could see from the data that in 2019, when I was looking at to try to understand the violent crime, in 2019 there was this immediate spike in violent crime. And I was, what's this spate of violence? And it was very interesting, and it went on for a while, and then the violent crime, it decreased, and then right around the time of the protest starting, the violent crime soared back up. And so it took me a while to figure out that the time it spiked was when there'd been all this discussion around traffic stops. What I will say to you is, as a law enforcement agency, you have to do traffic enforcement. Anybody that has driven in the city can see that we need to do more traffic enforcement. The speeds on the interstate, the running of the red lights, the traffic fatalities, it's far greater than it should be. And this is one of the key reasons I want to get our staffing up, because I think that that's something that impacts the community as a whole. And it's very concerning when people just think that 100 miles an hour on an interstate is just normal. That being said, where this agency, like many others, got itself in trouble was clearly there was some targeted enforcement. The data shows that all day long. And so if you are profiling and making traffic stops based on an individual's race, the neighborhood they're in, or you're even profiling the car, that's unlawful. So the key is, from where I'm sitting, is it's getting as much information as we can out of each traffic stop that the officers conducted on the officer's stop, so that we can identify if there's behaviors by the officer that are discriminatory. Give you an example. If you have an officer and they do 20 stops and 18 of them or 15 of them are females between the ages of 20 and 25, there's something going on here. That's called a clue. And so it's incumbent upon us as supervisors to immediately address that and to start looking at the body-worn camera footage and understanding what's going on here. And
so is that something that you are now doing?
Yes, that is one of the many things that we're pushing forward on. So first off is the collection of traffic stop data is not where it needs to be, but we have to coordinate to be allowed to do it with the state. So I have to get permission from the state to modify the actual system because we share a reporting platform. And then the second thing is we're working to hire civilians who can audit the body-worn cameras so we can get more information real time. So the capacity to do it is right there on the horizon, and it's really important to do. It's really important to do. So I think when you say do traffic, yes, but you have to do it right, and you have to do it lawful. And I think the Hilliard-Heinz report pointed out that that was not the case at all. And so I understand why it was suspended. But it's not coincidental that violent crime soared when officers stopped doing any traffic.